Hi, good morning-ish, 11:30-ish. Happy Friday. I'm out here trying to see what kind of bees I have that are all over my little pallet wall. If they're honeybees, then I'll leave them be. That was pretty good, wasn't it? But if they're yellow jackets, they got to go. They can't be left. So I come out here and I get all freaked out because I saw so many bees flying around. But so everything that comes by me might make me scream.
But okay. Yellow jacket. Y'all can have it. Am I still alive?
I let Penny out in the backyard last night. She kind of, sort of growled and barked, and then she took off running towards something.
I mean, my
These bees have got me all upset. My backyard is completely fenced in. I abandoned Gracie in the yard, okay? But I don't know that they'll go after her. I think they know better than to go after Gracie. Anyway, Penny takes off after something. And I take off after her that's after something. And all I heard was what sounded like a cat kind of sort of meowing and climbing the fence. A wooden fence. I never did find anything. I picked Penny up because I was chasing after her, chasing after something. And I loudly yelled, stop! And she stopped. She's a pretty good girl these days. She wouldn't have done that when she was a puppy. She'd run for days. She knows when she's got it good, you know? And I yelled stop, and she stopped, and I picked her up. And I think it's all about the tone, you know? Sometimes your girl can have a tone, and fear will bring that tone out. Anyway, I walked all over the place back there with my flashlight on my phone, and I didn't see a thing. So whatever it was gone. So I put Penny back down, and she chased the smell all over the yard, but we never found anything. So, on another note, I was thinking about the rooster, Rebecca! That made me think about my mama. My mom, dishes just falling. I'm just like my mom was, okay? If you call me or I call you, I'm liable just to go into a conversation without the niceties. Even when I answer the phone, if I've got something to say to you or a question to ask you, I'll just start talking without saying hello. I mean, I don't do that on, business calls, or I just do it with my friends or my brother. But yeah, I just start out with, hey, did you see that? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, hello to you too. Well, anyway, my mom called me at work one day, and I could see that it had her name on the phone. So I picked it up and said, hello. And she said, you need to come over here and tell this bird to shut up. What? She said, there is a bird over here out in the yard, and all it keeps doing is saying, Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. And I keep telling that bird that you're not here. So you need to come and tell it to shut up. I said, well, just tell it that I said to shut up. She was like, okay. And that was about the end of the conversation. We laughed and we hung up and went on about life. I love those kind of conversations. I talk on the phone a lot for somebody who don't like to talk on the phone a lot, you know? If you've got a reason to call me, call me. If you just want to chat for a quick minute, call me. I do not like it if people call me and just want to hold the phone. I'm like, because I run out of things to say, you know what I'm saying? And I'm having trouble with my phone in that it's not working so well on speaker. And I don't like holding the phone up to my ear. And then I tried to put the headset in it, and it didn't work. So I'm having issues with my phone. And I hope this is actually recording my voice. Gracie is unfazed by the yellow jackets that are all over that pallet wall. I think they know better than to mess with the queen of Hades down there. They're like, no, gonna leave that one alone. Leave that one alone. So, we were going to go to Cheeseburger Bobby's yesterday at 4 o'clock, right? So, I'm back there getting ready. And Phoenix is knocking and ringing the doorbell. And I go to the door and she's like, are you ready? I said, yeah, are y'all ready? And she goes, yeah. I said, okay. So I said, well, I'm going to drive myself, one, because I don't like going anywhere without my car, because when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go. Well, I grab my stuff and I go get in the car. And she said, can I ride with you? And I said, well, you have to ask your mama. So she gets in the car and we drive across. And she gets out and she runs in and she asks her mom. And her mom said, sure. So she comes running back and gets in the car. And I wait the 5 minutes it takes her to put on her seatbelt. Yes, I could have got out and helped her. But she needs to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you big enough to sit in the big girl seat, then you big enough to learn how to buckle your seatbelt. But I was making sure that she was buckling it correctly. And then she tucked it behind her head. And I said, no, got to be across the chest. It's not going to help you if it's tucked behind your head, Francis. My grandmother used to get in the car. She wouldn't buckle it. She would just pull it across her chest and hold it when she was riding. It's not helpful, Francis. That is not helpful. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't go to the chiropractor this week. She said, do you want to come back in 2 or 3? And I said 3. And my shoulder started hurting again. My shoulder needs it every 2 weeks, okay? My back's a little bit better. But yeah, that's the main reason I'm going to the chiropractor anyway. Anyway, back to my story. She finally got buckled in and we drive over to the restaurant and we sit there. I thought because Phoenix came running over that they were ready to go. They were not ready to go. So we sat and waited in the parking lot. I mean, we didn't have to wait that long. But they come pulling up and I got out and it was their mom and Naomi. And I got out and I said, she told me y'all were ready. So that's why I took off over here. She said, yeah, I figured. I was like, it's fine. We just sat here and chatted and, chatted about life things. But anyway, we had a lovely time at Cheeseburger Bobby's. Now, I thought it was going to be a room full of kids with these award things. But no, she just had a piece of paper that I guess she got a free meal or something. And their mom wanted to buy me dinner since I do so much for the girls, which was very nice. And we had a very nice time. And you know what? I acted like I always act with them. You might find this hard to believe, but I'm kind of a smart aleck, okay? And I just talked to don't you go over there and eat that litter. No, ma'am. There's a little spilled litter on the floor and she likes to lick it up. Gross. So yeah, I was just myself. And Naomi come and she got in the same side of the booth with me and Phoenix sat on the other side with her mom. And Naomi was like, here. And I said, you gonna sit in my lap? And she was like, well, maybe. Did she move over? No. But I'm pretty used to that because my friend Kim, her son, used to basically sit in my lap too. I don't know why kids love me so much. But I continued to pick on them through the entire meal about everything. And I told their mom, I said, I'm rough on these kids. She said, girl, you have to be. She said, you keep doing that. She said, you have to teach them how to take it. And I was like, you know what? You are so right. Because a lot of people don't know how to take it. Because I don't come from a mean picking. It's just picking, you know? And a lot of people don't know how to take that. And I'm glad that I was raised knowing how to take picking in a funny way. You know what I'm saying? So we had a lovely evening. And then I left and went and did my errands and came home. But I told Phoenix as I was getting in the car, I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. You hear me? You feel me? Tomorrow. And she was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And that's when I said, I'm hard on your kids. And she was like, good. I said, okay, cool. But they're going to come over tonight and play on the slip and slide. Hopefully no bones will be broken on the slip and slide. That's terrifying. But I didn't tell y'all that the day before, I've had such a busy week. Joan wanted to go to Hancock. Wow, I went really old school with that one. Joann's Fabrics. And so we went there and we walked through and bought a couple of things. And then she's been wanting to buy me dinner at Longhorns. And I said, well, hey, instead of dinner, why don't we do lunch? Because I like lunch. And she said, okay, that's cool. So we went to Longhorns, and I think that I had the best Flo's filet, which is what I always get, but I had the best Flo's filet that I think I've ever had. It was so tender, you could just about cut it with a fork. And French fries, which were amazing, and a salad. They have the best salads because they serve their salads really cold and really crispy. And that's what I love, you know. Give me a crispy salad. I don't want no floppy salad. Don't give me none of that floppy spinach and floppy romaine. I want the crispy romaine, but not the floppy romaine. You know what I'm saying? That part around the edge. Why are we talking about this? I don't know, but I like a crispy salad. That's all I'm saying. But after we left Longhorns, she said, do you want to go to Hobby Lobby? Well, twist my arm and call me Becky. Of course I want to go to Hobby Lobby. Goodness gracious. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and I bought a table runner for my coffee table because it's 36 inches, and that's how I got a 36-inch square coffee table. So I'll insert that picture. And then I bought a candle ring. My candle's already orange, so I'm starting to pull some fall stuff out, which is very exciting. But that's it. I got to go back to work now, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to.